what has happened since, well, March, I guess, is only tipping the scales in terms of what hotels need from digital guest relationships, as we like to call them. The online means can actually help you achieve safe distancing simply by, for instance, taking care of certain tasks without needing the physical approximation to the guest. But the need for safe distancing could be considered to be in the shadow of the rise of the silent traveler. And this silent traveler, so to speak, has been demanding online services for quite some time. People nowadays prefer to be self-sufficient. In the past, they couldn't. And in the slightly further distant past, dad or mum would get hopelessly lost on the way to the holiday destination, as they were simply too proud to ask for directions. Now everything is at people's fingertips. People rely on online opinions, people rely on online information. Why will they then want to make an international call and spend 5 minutes talking to a hotel, or enter into back and forth email correspondence with that hotel, just to, for instance, add a night to their stay, get those hypoallergenic pillows, or to find out about the hotel's COVID protocol? How many times have you booked an independent hotel where it gave you the ability to get a copy of your bill or even see what you were going to be charged in advance? How many times have you had the ability to get additional information from them without having to call them and all the rest of it? So we believe that you can take great inspiration from this. We believe that what the average e-tailer or airline does for you, you really ought to consider doing for your guests as well. They have grown to expect it, frankly. So, how hospitable is it really to arrive at a hotel and be told that you should read something, get out your ID, produce a credit card, sign something you're never going to read? Is that, the ideal process in the age where you could be offering guests tools with which they can handle these things in a much more efficient and calmer manner? This is precisely where what was true in February is even more true now, because taking away the necessity to deal with these things on site also allows you to keep a safe distance. It's that simple. Take a look at these big service providers, e-tailers and the like. Isn't it true that they offer multiple services? Isn't it true that they allow you to do lots of different things through one single platform? The idea is very much to facilitate offering a single platform that enables all of these kind of tasks from one space. Once you have the basic services there, the pre-check-in, let's say you are facilitating the upselling of certain things, you are allowing people to upgrade, perhaps they can book a late checkout or a lazy Sunday or whatever from this platform. You can also make this platform connect with lots of third-party services. So those can be some of our partners that are providing cutting-edge things like amalgamation of direct messaging. But you can also literally tie these platforms into perhaps your local taxi company. It shouldn't be a question of having to send multiple platforms to the guest, trying to get them to install one thing, visit another. You're defeating the object if you're heading that way. And finally, don't relent once they've been there, in the sense that if you take them there for practical reasons, and frankly, pre-check-in is the perfect example. If you send people the request to pre-check-in, depending a little on how you formulate it, then they become acquainted with this platform and also thereby with everything else that it enables. Perhaps you're selling or offering a COVID-related package. So important to keep taking the guest back there, and thereby also important to capture quality information at the right time. So there's as you know, there's a huge difference in asking somebody plainly for their email address, or making them realize that it really is just to be able to automatically send them a copy of the invoice. I hope that gives you a little idea about what some of these platforms can mean to your business. And I'll gladly answer any questions that may come up later. Let me hand you back to Casimir. Thank you all so much.